Hey, I'm Ryan Eversley, driver of the number 43 Acura TLX in the Pirelli World Challenge Series. We're here in Mid-Ohio, and we've got the brand new Acura NSX GT3 car right behind me, and right next to it is its street predecessor, the Acura NSX street car, all new. So as you'll notice, the white NSX here, the race car that's being built by JAS Motorsports in conjunction with HPD, is very low to the ground, even lower than the street car, which is also quite low. Our TLX has a roofline of almost a foot higher. So as you can see, we're very excited about the future prospects of the aerodynamics of the Acura NSX. This car has been in the wind tunnel in Japan and here in North America, and we've so far come up with a really nice package that the fans are starting to love. You'll notice we have air intake down here with the natural grill as of the street car, with an air exit right here for aero properties. We have some massive dive planes right here, which hopefully one day will be orange with my name on them. You can see the wheel tuck there really nicely with the Pirelli sitting on Forge Line wheels, big partner of ours here at Acura Real Time. And it's also got the number 93 on the side, which is significant because HPD was started in 1993. So as we come back here, you'll see we have very tiny mirrors, which hopefully we'll be not needing too much of because they'll be up front. We have the stock street car handle. Opens the door just like the road car, exact same parts as you see here to here. You see the side intercoolers. It's the exact same design as the street car right here next to it. Side mounted intercoolers for the twin turbo V6. This car will use the stock engine from the NSX with very minimal upgrades to it because it doesn't need too much more horsepower to go racing. It really just needs to be lighter and have a bit more aerodynamics. Speaking of aerodynamics, you'll notice this giant honking wing back here, tons of aero. We have air exhausts off the rear deck lid, the motor right inside there. We remove the glass from the street car, some of the plastic mesh bits, and it kind of helps the airflow come off and slow the thing down on the braking. Also, giant diffuser back here you'll see. Lots of aero being made right there. That's the heart of this car for slowing it down. So much so that it even kind of mirrors the street car. Looking over here at the NSX from the factory, also has a diffuser down here with exhaust ports to kind of help the airflow. So we're just kind of taking the things that we learned in the factory and applying it to the race version of the car. So we're here in the heart of the Acura NSX GT3. As you can see, the motor is right here. It's got the same turbochargers that come from the factory and the same motor that comes from the factory. The only difference is that we've made some modifications to the engine itself to delete the hybrid systems that are found on the street car. So there's no need for that stuff in the GT3 class. So basically we've just removed some of the stuff to make it hybrid and some of the stuff to make it quiet and a little bit more friendly for emissions, because in racing you don't need that stuff. So a lot of the same parts that you'll find on the street car that we've developed all over the world by globally testing the NSX will be used right here in the back of the GT3 car. It is mated to an X-Track gearbox, which is very similar to the one we use in the Acura TLX, so we're very familiar with the parts that go in line with that. And I think based on all the equipment that we're using here, from the stock turbochargers to the stock motor, we've got a great package to start from for the next couple of years of GT3 racing. So we're here with international man of mystery, Peter Cox. Peter has been doing all the test driving in Europe and now in North America, and you've gotten to go to some really amazing places like Gingerman, Sebring, Florida, and now you're in Ohio. Tell us what it's like to be testing in Europe with the car versus now here in America.
Well, it's not exactly Monaco, Côte d'Azur, you know, it's the glamorous life of the racing driver, I guess. But no, seriously, I'm really proud to be part of this project and to try to develop the car as good as we can to make it a really good GT3 car. I think it has really the potential to be like that, but it's still early days, and but it will be okay.
You've driven Lamborghinis, Audis, Ferraris overseas in GT3 series, and now you're getting to do a lot of development for the NSX. So far, it seems like it's coming along pretty quickly. What are your strengths, or what do you think the car's strengths and weaknesses will be?
Well, one strength for sure will be the reliability. You know, it is really well put together. Till now we had some issues, but not really worth mentioning, I think, you know, for a new car. Yeah. And so that looks very, very promising. And I think that the second factor, which is really important, is that there will be speed in the car. So I think it is a very, very, very good product, you know, very good package. And I think, yeah, it will astonish some people next year.
So yesterday, Peter went out and actually watched our World Challenge race and stood in turn 4. What did you think about what you saw out there on track?
You don't want to know. Well, it's quite hectic in some places, and it's quite good racing, you know. And well, I hope, as I said, that we can also compete in that with this car. Would be nice.
Thanks again for watching, and look forward to seeing the NSX GT3 on a racetrack near you.